Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Cloud here. Today we will be talking about the most misunderstood players in Squid Game, known as Lee Myung-gi, player 333. Everyone misunderstands him for what he did, so I'm gonna explain all of this from the start. At first, he didn't respond to Junhee's calls, and he missed a lot of those because he didn't want to get her involved in all this Squid Game thing, and he didn't want her to get injured because of him. So he just ignored it so she wouldn't get involved with this. Junhee was thinking he was just ignoring her calls on purpose, and that she just didn't care anymore because she called him a lot and she thought he didn't want to answer and that he had another girlfriend or something like that. And actually, when he saw Junhee in the games, he was actually really worried. He just always, when the games ended, he just got his eyes to the door and waited for Junhee to come. He still didn't let his heart down. He tried to explain, but Junhee wouldn't listen. It was hard for him, but everyone misunderstands him that he's a bad person and bad father. But he really wants to just... So Junhee actually argued with him a lot because when in the games, in the voting, he just voted on circle, so Junhee got mad and she said she wanted to get out of here, but now she can't because Myung-gi chose the blue button. And yeah, forget my stuttering right now because I'm not feeling too well. So he really feel like he actually messed up the whole thing, and he was trying to figure out a way to fix this. Even in hide and seek, he actually didn't want to kill anyone, but he wanted to take Junhee's place because he knew Junhee couldn't hurt anyone. And that's so. Junhee couldn't hurt absolutely anyone, so he convinced her that she should switch with him, but she didn't want to switch with him first, so he just said to just kill him in there. He said that he'll find her quickly and she'll just stab him in there. But then at the very end, she actually decided to switch, and Myung-gi swore on his life he would find Junhee, but as there was a sound of a woman screaming, he quickly ran. But it wasn't Junhee, so that was okay. But when he actually arrived at the door, stabbed Yeonju with that knife Junhee gave him, he was completely shocked, not sure what to say, just feeling actually disappointed in himself because he didn't actually notice that Hyunju was helping them, and he did a really big mistake. He couldn't forgive himself for what he did, and in the jump rope game, he begged Junhee to. He begged Junhee. He begged Junhee that she shall come with him, but when Junhee actually showed her foot, ankle, and it was over. He was still arguing and blah, but he actually couldn't hold it in anymore. He had to. He couldn't just go without her, but he still left because he didn't want to make her angry, so he just got over it and hoped she would actually get over it, but when she actually got to the bridge, yeah, the dramatic scenes come up because he cried to death in that one scene. The breathing is actually heartbreaking. They deserved way better. And even if he got through all this, he only wanted to leave with Junhee and the baby, the money for himself and her, and the baby. He wanted to start off fresh and just take care of her and his baby. But now the mother's gone and Myung-gi only cared about Junhee. And now even in Sky Squid Game, he didn't want to kill anyone but still had to. So just tried anything to stay alive. On the final round, he would take the baby as protection because he didn't want Gi-hun to get any closer. He wanted the baby for himself. But Gi-hun actually laid the knife. He's not as bad, but he still almost killed the baby. But still, he still misunderstood it because he was scared. He didn't know what to do. He took it like that, so so Gi-hun would step aside. He wanted to take care of the baby, and it didn't end up too good. They fought the whole time, and the only thing he wanted to do was save Junhee and his baby, but he failed to that too, and his death wasn't as sad for all of you because you all misunderstood him, but he was just trying to help. But these games were too much for him. Always carried Junhee along and tried to fix everything but couldn't. He tried everything he could. But to you guys, he's a villain, though he's misunderstood for what he's done. He accidentally stabbed Hyunju. He didn't even know, but still failed to that. He couldn't even get Junhee back. Didn't even carry her, and he's disappointed in himself. But he was just misunderstood. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't mind my stuttering. I'm really sick right